Hey everybody, the TGG Detective Agency is back. I'm Mega's bro.
I'm Mega Remaster 1.
And I'm Whatchamagiveit.
We are
The
the
Gamer's
Gamer's
Garage!
Garage! Telling you that no case too big, no case too small. Wait, those are the Rescue Rangers.
But we can do it all.
Alright, well
quickly,
in any case, let's
start
get started.
before the Rescue Rangers get us for copy strike.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good, we can up. Do
Oh,
you
now
guys want to move on? Do you guys want to pick Detective? I think that would be a better
Yeah,
medium.
I guess
we don't
so.
have to do Super Sleuth, but
Yeah.
Detective would probably be better.
I'm good with that.
And then just for consistency, we'll probably be playing as the same characters throughout the whole
Yeah,
game.
I
I
was
think
thinking
that would
Max
be
is
best.
For something like
Alright.
Wipeout, it doesn't really matter as much, but
Yeah, Dickens Manor. We have some trouble at home.
Trouble at Home. what
We
could
were
it
just
be?
in Dickens Manor, but now we'll have the full map for this mission, I believe. So let's go.
Butch Johnson, ready for action.
That should do it.
That's you, Megas Bro. That's you.
Yeah.
You're looking cool.
It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do.
But tonight I bear dire news. I received an envelope in the mail from an old friend of the family, Mr. Valentine.
The Shakespeare of crime.
Indeed.
What was in the envelope, Grandpa?
A what? Ah, yes, a party invitation with a poem inside. There once was a Seamus named Dickens, whose private eye kin were all chickens. Come Valentine's Day, the whole clan will pay. My plot, like a pudding, now thickens.
A limerick?
Sounds like an awesome party.
Dorian, what are you going to do?
I'm retiring as head of the Dickens Detective Agency.
Who are you and what have you done with my grandpa?
Oh, I haven't changed, but Valentine clearly has. I'll let someone else foil his evil schemes from now on.
Well, who's it gonna be?
Eh?
If you're retiring, one of us is gonna have to fill your shoes.
Me, Grandpa!
Ah, yes, the matter of succession. What are my options? I could let my daughter run the place when she's not at school with her feds, or turn into a clearly insane child. Or ask my oldest sister and her muscle-headed husband to do it. Then, of course, there's my son, the Chow Hound.
I'm right here.
I guess that leaves me.
You're far too young and inexperienced.
But
That's just the pudding talking.
At any rate, you still haven't figured out how to work together as a team. Putting any one of you in charge would be a grave mistake.
But who's going to run the Dickens Detective Agency?
My dear wife, you are.
What? Dorian, I really must protest.
She's not even a detective.
I'm not taking my marching orders from some old lady.
Ow! Listen, when Valentine hears that I'm no longer head of the Dickens Detective Agency, he will assume I am no longer a threat. But in the back of his mind, he must know I am still out there watching. Oh, pudding. Banana, my favorite.
There's also a note.
What? Ah, yes. Roses are red, violets are blue. Who kidnapped your wife? Guess you don't have a clue. It's just as I feared. Valentine is unleashing his most villainous plot yet. He wants us to know we are powerless to stop him.
You've got to do something.
I'm retired. You're the detectives. You figure it out. Who done it and how?
So
And
no
why?
real concern for your wife. You're just gonna have your family take care of it while you relax and eat pudding.
He's retired. Why? What else would he do?
Someone, and I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure Mr. Valentine may be a reference to Professor Moriarty from the Sherlock Holmes books and movies, etc. But I'm not 100% positive. Someone has kidnapped my beloved wife Olivia Dickens. With the storm raging outside, the guilty party can't be far. One of the suspects in the house is the kidnapper. Work together to identify the guilty party. On each turn, you receive detective tokens. Spend these tokens to move between rooms, talk to suspects, and collect clues.
Alright, so
this
that's
is
what the tokens are for.
This is something that we didn't really have to worry about during the tutorial, but now we do.
Yeah.
Find 4 clues to determine what the guilty party looks like. 1 for hairstyle, 1 for gender, 1 for weight, and 1 for height. Accuse the matching suspect to solve this mystery. And then at the end of every turn,
Yeah, so
Mr. Valentine will unleash one of his little traps.
that is something that will actually happen between turns. Valentine will occasionally pop up and mess with the board in some way.
Mr. Valentine has locked you in the dining room. Quick, use a savvy card to get past these locked doors.
Right, so you can also draw cards. You get to draw a card after each turn now too, and they will do something. So you got a skeleton key for that, Mega. So now you are able to unlock the door that matches that.
This may be a dumb question. What would happen if you were to draw the wrong card? Like if...
I guess that you just have to wait for your next turn.
Yeah, you would have to wait till somebody gets a card that you can use.
I mean, you're still learning like we're still learning, because we played this
Yeah.
over 10 years ago. Use your savvy cards to get past Mr. Valentine's traps.
I was just wondering because I wasn't sure.
Because what will happen is there will be a point where, like, right now we're locked in this room, but there will be a room that's locked and we can move around to other rooms.
I thought I unlocked it.
We would just have to wait. No, you haven't. You need to click on your savvy card there in the bottom.
Oh, okay, I drew it and now I have it.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I already
use
unlocked the door.
Skeleton key, and then you can pick which room you want to unlock. In this case, I think it's just going to unlock it because you're in here.
Keep it up.
By using your skeleton key, you can now pass through locked doors. You're on your way to solving this mystery.
Oh, okay, you apply it, and then you move, and it will lock wherever you go. So now that you have it, you can unlock the door when you leave the room.
Nah, I don't really feel like it. Alright, well, I'll probably go down here just that way it's unlocked for you guys. I guess this is more collaborative. We're not really competing with this because you said work together.
We are a team.
Where are we on the night of the 15th?
Judge Judith Prudence.
The cases are real.
Alright, well, you can interrogate her and see what she has to say.
I don't just hand out
Alright, we've seen this minigame before. Rent into memory.
You were eating an apple?
What were you doing with this apple? Does this look familiar to you? Does this apple that I've conveniently pulled out of the trash nearby you seem familiar?
Yeah!
We're on the same team, fighting for justice and all.
When the lightning flashed, I saw someone carrying Mrs. Dickens outside in the rain. I was amazed someone so slim could carry her.
That is true. Okay, so we know the person was slim. We have a lot more clues to collect in this one, in the main game, as you can see. So somebody thin, we know that much. Out of tokens. So you use tokens to move around. The more you have built up, the more you can use. The guilty party will escape in 37 turns. We have 37 turns to catch the guilty party when we fail.
That seems pretty forgiving.
It is pretty forgiving, but I'm assuming that the higher the difficulty, the more that is, less that is.
Mr. Valentine has turned off the lights in this room. You can't see clues in the room with the lights out. Quick, use a savvy card to light up the room.
Yes, sir.
Alright, you have to try to pick. Alright, you got a candle, so now you can use your savvy cards in the bottom left if you'd like to light up the room.
Let there be light.
It's like eating a burger made of pure joy. Yes.
Could have done it better
Well done. By using your candles, you can now see in darkened rooms. Candles reveal all of the clues and suspects in the nearby rooms.
Alright.
Alright, so now it's up to you if you'd like to investigate things. There is a clue in here. This is a heart-shaped pudding bowl. It smells like bananas. This is true.
Banana pudding?
You can open your notebook. There's not too much you can do with that, but you can look and see that we have the clue now.
Yep.
Alright, I don't see how that'll be helpful, but maybe something will come up. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be, but yeah, there's nothing else for you to really do there at the moment. So now you can move to another room.
It doesn't look like there's anything else in here.
I don't think so. You can move to another room and investigate there. So you're going to go to the kitchen, taking the elevator down, of course, with Miss Chef Madeline Ash. Short-haired female, round, short, and mood is indifferent.
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 If you really want my
Get the suspect's favorite foods. Press A and B to pick up and move the food, and find the foods that combine to make the shape. Okay, this is a new one.
Bro, are you gonna bribe her?
Bribe her with food? Okay, you have to try to fill those into the correct shape. It's all one big mesh of things, so... There you go.
I am the cheese. I am the best character on the show. I am better than the salami and the bologna combined.
I am the cheese. I am the best character on the show. I am better than both the salami and the bologna combined.
Hey, you did it! You won 30 savvy points.
Right.
don't know.
After the kidnapping, I noticed something suspicious in the office, but my high standards stopped me from pawing through the trash in the Commodore's desk. Okay, so that is true, so we know there's something in the Commodore's trash,
In the office.
yeah. The trash on the Commodore's desk, in the desk.
Write that down, write that down!
Write that down. Alright,
Okay.
so we know at some point we will have to make it to the Commodore's room. So that's where we can work together, because now that Megas Bros turn will be done, I can go to the Commodore's room if I want to search that.
Okay, you're up.
See that.
And I'm assuming, since, like, if doors aren't locked, you can travel all the way across the map.
Yes, I believe
with
so.
little restrictions.
Now, these cards will be useful for later, so drawing a card now, we don't need it for anything in particular, but I have quickness. I don't know, maybe you can only move so far. I don't know what quickness will exactly do for me.
We'll find out.
I would like to point out that we can look at suspects so far, some that we have not met yet. We've met these two. And we can also look at just notes. It's just going to let us know what we've figured out so far about what's going on in the story, basically. So there's no point for me to be here. I'll save that quickness card for now. I'm assuming that I might only be able to move a certain distance. Oh, I meant to click this room. I hope it did take me there. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, I'm gonna leave him alone for now. Gardener Schmoot, we can
What kind
look
of name
to
is
him
Schmoot?
later. I'm gonna investigate this pile of papers. Rifle through the junk.
You
Pick
schmuck.
up and move the junk, uncover clues. Alright. There's gotta be something important here
Tickets to the opera.
behind all these taxes.
Is the Commodore committing tax fraud?
Here it is.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
Oh, okay, there's
you
two.
won more savvy points.
Got a clue.
You found a bow tie. This is a man's bow tie. Okay. The fabric is ripped off. It has dark red lipstick and teeth marks on it. Ah, so the wife was feisty.
Oh, boy.
Alright, so we know that it is
Kinky.
a man because it was a man's bow tie. Well, not necessarily that, well, you would assume that it was the kidnapper, so I'm going to go ahead and put it that it was a man, but if we find evidence otherwise...
If we find contradictory evidence, we can
Yeah.
change it.
And then next player. I also have these savvy cards, but
Is the culprit?
there's a helicopter on the roof. Boy, these people are just fancy. Up, he's gonna lock a room. He's locking us out of the
Valentine!
bedroom. Valentine!
Alright, I'll take the key again, just that way.
I'm on this.
That was not the key. Okay, it was randomized. Alright, I'll talk to you schmuck.
Oh, he moved. Okay, yeah, so
Yeah, it looks like
the suspects
will
also move. Okay, yeah. So, Gardner Schmidt.
Everybody's moving.
Scare the suspect! Watch the suspect's eyes. Swing the Wii remote into your open hand right when the suspect's eyes are used. So you're threatening him.
Don't worry, we're just gonna have a little talk is all. You know, I ain't gonna hurt you. We'll have a very civilized conversation if you get my drift.
I love this one. This might be my favorite one. I like the idea of threatening to beat up the suspects.
Schmoot could have done that. Schmoot couldn't have done that crime. All us folks were busy working in the house when it happened. Liar!
Liar! The staff folks were
Ooh.
not busy working in the
We got a
house.
liar.
Alright. Well, we know the staff were not.
Okay, so maybe these clues are more important than we realize, but these will get us, like, these will show what they look like, whereas this will probably confirm their whereabouts and stuff. Before in the tutorial, all we had to do was picture.
Yeah, we know that at least he was outside. Some of the staff were outside at some point.
The bottom half of a torn letter, it reads, "So you don't arouse suspicion and hide the evidence. Signed, Mr. Valentine." This is true.
Did you get this letter from him? He must have given this to you.
No,
when you
it was a
interrogated him?
clue.
Oh, you found it
I
in
was
the same room.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well we have that.
And
You've still got
my
some
turn,
points.
okay.
Yeah, the more points you accumulate, you can do more.
let's just go into this next room. Move to the safe.
To get there, you have to go through up here and down here. So, like, I'm not sure...
This is a very inconvenient house. There really should have been a... Yeah, there really
There
should have been a door right here.
Alright, there's a... Alright, crank
Let's
the
crack the
combination.
safe.
Twist the remote like a screwdriver to turn the safe's dial. Follow the arrow and switch directions when you find a number. Alright, we are breaking into the safe. Good luck, Mega.
This is kind of reminding me of the different ways that you can hold the Wii Remote in WarioWare Smooth Moves.
Yeah, rather than twist the Wii Remote around, like, the whole way, Mega's actually just holding it, his hand steady and twisting it with his other hand. Actually, not a bad idea. Alright, 83 was correct. Oh. Looks like you're running low on time. You might actually run out of time here.
Okay, I was taking it slower because I wasn't sure how precise I needed to be.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
There we go.
Oh,
Alright,
my.
10. So if you take more time in doing this, you get less savvy points. I think that's the first time any of us have gotten less than 30.
That was pretty close. Well, how did you know exactly when to turn it? Was it vibrating whenever you found the right...
No, it
lock?
just told me to switch direction on
Switch
screen.
direction when you found it, okay.
You found a golfing cap hidden inside the safe of it's a fancy golfing cap, still wet from the rain. There is short hair stuck inside of the cap.
Short hair,
That is true.
Alright. Things are
Short
kind
hair
of
once
shaping
again.
up here. What do you think, Megas Bro? So far.
So, it's supposedly a man, definitely with short hair, and thin.
My money's
Out of
on
everybody
this
we know
clown.
so far, only one guy's lied to us, and he seems to fit that description. But actually, he has longer hair, doesn't he? It looks like he has longer hair.
Well, maybe
Can
he...
you click on him?
Yeah, from the
click,
looks of
click
it.
on him, see. Yeah, he's long-haired, so we could not be him.
You check out for now, but
However,
I got my eye on you.
yeah. However, he is hiding something.
Don't leave town, Buster. We're not through yet.
When the gardener...
Oh, you're running out of time to.
When the gardener is sus.
He's the guilty party.
I guess you have. I didn't realize you were timed on that.
Alright.
All right, Megas
turn,
Bro.
Let's see here.
Ready?
You got to find the guilty party.